We are surrounded by technology, smartphones and tablets. It keeps us connected everywhere we go. But this Thanksgiving, a new survey shows most people agree put your smartphones down while you're at that Thanksgiving table. San Francisco-based Sequence did some research in anticipation of Thanksgiving. They surveyed more than 1,000 people and found 83% expressed some level of frustration with smartphones being used at the holiday table. 44% say it is never okay, and 31% said it's okay if you're taking and sharing photos. They also found some holiday traditions are still okay. 50% of people surveyed said they like watching holiday specials like The Grinch Who Stole Christmas and A Charlie Brown Christmas, that is acceptable. And 28% said that they binge on TV movies and Netflix as a family during the holidays. With us now to talk more about the survey and some of the takeaways is Sequence CEO Jojo Roy. Jojo, thanks for being here with us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Now, Sequence is a design and development company, correct?
That's correct.
And you guys do these sorts of surveys and research.
We do, because we're always trying to get a sense of how behavior is changing, consumer behavior is changing, how technology is changing the way we behave and how we think about, sort of daily activities or even holiday traditions.
And boy, our behaviors, they are changing. Why this particular survey? And when you look at the whole of it, what stood out the most to you, or were you even surprised? Did you expect to get some of these answers?
There was some level of, we expected some of the things, maybe not as extreme as we saw, where 83% saying they're uncomfortable with the idea of the smartphone. But we've been noticing this tension. These are amazingly powerful devices, and we are able to do things that we couldn't have dreamed before, and yet at the same time, instead of interacting with someone that is sitting with you at the holiday table, you see faces kind of glowing from the light of the cell phone. And I think that's the tension, which is it's powerful, but at the same time, it's taking us sometimes away from human interaction.
And we do live in, we're overly distracted by our devices. Sometimes it's for work, sometimes it's work and personal. They collide together. What were some of your respondents saying when it comes to being distracted? Yeah,
no, for sure. If you look at at the table, I think that we saw nearly 50%, 44% as you said, nearly half is, doesn't think there's any room for smartphone at
No, even not for pictures or videos.
Not even for pictures or videos, or, a family member who wasn't able to join you, having a Skype or a FaceTime session, there's just no room for it. Whereas then you look at the 31% who feel that it's okay, and then, a much higher percent, close to 50%, is feeling as though of millennials feel as though it's okay and acceptable. So there are some age divides as well. Yes, as to what's acceptable and what's not.
So you also ask people about Black Friday, of course, the big shopping day after Thanksgiving, and you're finding now some people are drawing the line with that family time Thanksgiving dinner, and should we go out and go shopping?
Absolutely. We saw that nearly 2/3 of the respondents would never go and stand in line for a Black Friday deal. And so this is where the technology actually has
2/3?
Nearly 2/3.
Wow, okay.
And so this is where smartphones and computers actually have a place. If what you're trying to do is take a little bit more control of your time and of your life during the holiday season, you can do that with technology without necessarily spending hours in line. And
Cyber Monday.
Not getting the deal. Cyber Monday, possibly, for sure.
Okay, so Sequence, you have the survey, you have the result about Thanksgiving dinner, smartphones being there, Black Friday, we're gonna go out shop. What do you guys then do with this information? You put it out there to us, but what else do you do with it?
Yeah, so we work with some really great companies who are our customers. So we work with companies like Apple and Chipotle, Mexican Grill, the Ellen DeGeneres Show. We take this sort of consumer insight and help these customers or these companies shape mobile and digital solutions that really are woven into the sort of the day-to-day behavior that we want, as opposed to turning into a singular focus on the screen.
Okay, all right. Jojo Roy, CEO of Sequence. You're based out of San Francisco. Yeah. Thanks, Jojo, for being here.
Thank you so much.
Happy Thanksgiving to you. Will you put your cell phone away during dinner?
Our cell phones really don't have much place at the dinner, although the camera does show up periodically, and that's one of those that maybe we we have a little bit of leeway on that.
Okay, Jojo, Roy, thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
All right, let's turn it over to Mark and Mike for a check of the weather. I know, Mike, you're going to have that cell phone. At least taking pictures of the little ones, right?
I don't know. I may put it away in a safe. I don't, 4 days off, that phone's gone
Just
for me.
Gone for a few days?
Gone.
Okay.
Put it away.
So
don't need it.
If I want to reach out to you, I have to like drive to your house or
you know
write
where it
you a
is,
letter.
Mark.
Okay.
You can knock on my door anytime.
Okay.
It's always welcome. I saw a lot of tweets.